Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Football Matters, where we are talking through the North London derby between Arsenal and Chelsea. This game is the biggest fixture of the weekend, and it's one of these two clubs' biggest games of the season. We both hate each other, not as much as we hate Tottenham, but yes, the rivalry is big, and I am looking forward to it as a Chelsea fan. I am buzzing because I'm expecting a result here today. Jules, what's your take on the game?
Um, I'm thinking Chelsea will just win. I don't really rate Arsenal this season. Like I said in the last stream, no important signings. Did I mention this in the last stream? They've made no major important signings other than probably Ben White when they need midfielders, they need forwards. And they haven't really replaced Arteta as manager, so I just see him losing.
Yeah, I don't see Arsenal doing particularly well this season. I
And while
still finished
Chelsea
that.
aren't, and while Chelsea aren't completely there, I do think they're probably more well-oiled than Arsenal are. So I just see Chelsea winning this.
Yeah, I do think Arsenal will still finish inside the top 10, but I do
It'll just
not
be
see them.
it'll just be like every other season. They'll just finish seventh or eighth. Like that'll be their season.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm
It's
expecting a
not
3-1 win
relegation
to
bad, but
Chelsea.
they're still not a good team by any means.
And the big news is no Werner. Werner is not starting. Um, Hakim Ziyech does make the bench, so he's obviously fit enough to make the bench for Chelsea, which is big. And Romelu Lukaku does get his Premier League comeback start. I'm not going to say debut because it's not his debut. He's played 15 games for Chelsea in the past. And is yet to score his maiden goal for Chelsea.
He's
So
played for like
interesting.
four Premier League clubs, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's three. He's played for Chelsea, Everton, and Manchester United.
And West Brom.
Uh, yes, and West Brom. Yeah, when we loaned him out. This doesn't really count. Technically, he's been at three permanent clubs. But yeah, and no Chalobah in the starting 11 for Chelsea today as well, which is interesting. Thomas Tuchel's gone with experience at the back, which I don't mind because it is against a rival, as I said.
Who's Stover? Is he one of the younger players?
Yeah. He went on. He's had I think 2 or 3 loan spells now, and I said way back in the day that this kid's got the fundamentals to make it in the Premier League. He's tall, he's fast, he's
He's
strong.
22. Yeah, 1.9 meters.
Yeah, he looked the part. He played in the Super Cup. We won with him in the back line in the Super Cup. Played in pre-season, had a really strong pre-season, and played last week as well against Crystal Palace. And obviously he got a clean sheet as well. So yeah, and the big one is he's gone with Edouard Mendy in goal opposed to Kepa, which I don't mind. I think Arsenal winning this easy. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they did win because they always turn into prime Barcelona when they play us, especially at the Emirates. They are. They do turn up at the Emirates against Chelsea. They always do. But yeah. Also keep the comments coming in because we do read them out and we put them up on the screen as well. So it's always good to interact with you guys as we get.
I reckon we'll get more views than the last one.
It's a bigger game, so we should do.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's Arsenal, but like last one was United versus Southampton. This is Arsenal versus Chelsea.
Yeah, this is a North London derby, 100%.
I thought Chelsea are West London.
Yeah, but it's classed as the North London derby.
That seems really weird. I just call it a
Yeah.
London derby.
It's the North London derby because it technically it is in North London because it's at Arsenal's home stadium.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm saying
That's
because
why
like
it's
yeah, but like Chelsea more consider rivals with like Fulham and QPR when it comes to the London teams.
Jorginho Ballon d'Or. Look, he has a chance. He has a chance to win the Ballon d'Or. He won the Euros with Italy, won the Super Cup and the Champions League with Chelsea. And yeah, he's the first player to win the Champions League and the Euros and the Super Cup. I think in the 1 year. I think he's the
Was
first
that
player in
Super
history
Cup
to
game
do it.
recent?
Yeah, we versed Villarreal because they beat Manchester United. So that was
How long ago?
2 weeks ago.
Shit, I didn't keep up.
Yeah, I watched the
Yeah, you
game.
won on penalties. I'm just looking at it now.
Yeah, Kepa saved a winning. He saved the penalty that won us the game. But yeah, no, it's a good shout, Jorginho. But I still think Messi's going to win the Ballon d'Or. I think the Copa America. Yes, okay, he didn't win anything in Europe, but the Copa America is huge, and the amount of goals and assists he got last season is ridiculous. But I'm just surprised that Kylian Mbappe is in the shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. Like, what did he win? He didn't win the league. He didn't win the French league. He's absolutely bottled the Euros, and yeah, he's still a shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. And I just think that's ridiculous. Like, you have to win things. That's prestigious title. And there's Aaron Ramsdale coming out for the first time. He's on the bench tonight for Arsenal as well, which I don't think we'll see him feature because you're not going to bring on a goalkeeper unless an injury happens.
Are there crowd limits because of COVID? Because it doesn't look like a full stadium.
Nah. There's no crowd limits. They're back to full capacity.
Yeah, but sometimes because there are a few empty seats. Like, not many, but there are a few.
Yeah,
and usually like Arsenal pack out the Emirates. I mean, unless it's because like the fans are just that fed up with the team.
Yeah, I mean, there's still people coming into the stadium now. Like,
yeah, fair enough.
Like,
when Arsenal played, this was the I think the 17-18 season. Arsenal, after losing the League Cup to Manchester City, they played him in the league game like 3 days later, and the stadium was half empty because they were trying to send a message to the owners that like they were fed up with the leadership of the team. And the commentators make excuses like, "Oh, it's because of the snow."
Yeah, it's the way Arsenal's ran. Like, it's a long journey for them back to their glory days.
I'm not sure there is a journey with this ownership because they're not selling to Daniel Ek.
Josh has commented Ben White out and then followed it up with Ben White being dropped.
What is with Josh and Ben White? Is he in love with him?
I don't know, man.
He talks about the guy fucking constantly. Like, no, like since he's talking with Arsenal, every second, third word is just Ben White sucks.
Well, Ben White isn't in the lineup. I do think he is on the bench though. Let me double check. Interesting. Oh, and we're joined by none other than Jesse Ariassingham. How are you?
Yeah, we are good. We are here. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So keen.
No, Ben White isn't even on the bench for Arsenal, so that is huge topic to talk about. Ben White not even on the bench. He must have tested positive for corona. That's the only.
They knew Lukaku was going to tear through him, so they put him on the bench. They didn't want to let this.
He's not even on the bench. He didn't even make the bench.
Hang on, did Ben White play last week?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's weird that he's not playing.
I don't think that. I mean, yeah. See, someone just commented, has COVID. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was vaccinated. What difference does it make if he has coronavirus?
No, well, because you can still get coronavirus if you.
Yeah. You can still spread it, right?
Wait a second. If you can spread coronavirus, hang on a second. If you get vaccinated, you can still spread coronavirus. Why are they allowing full crowds?
Because it won't kill you if you're vaccinated. That's the thing. It's not as deadly. It's not as
So it's still spreadable, but it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, it's basically like it. Yeah, it doesn't work the same way as it does when you don't have the vaccine. It kind of like you have
why can't he play?
Because he still has to isolate. It's the same with Pulisic. Pulisic tested positive a couple of days ago before training.
This COVID thing's really confusing me.
Yeah, bad.
It's a separate topic. I'm not going to get too far into it.
Alonso's still starting over. Alonso's still starting over Chilwell. Did I say that right?
To be honest, man, I don't rate Chilwell. As I said in the last one, I wanted to sign Alphonso Davies, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Martinelli's at centre forward. Pepe's on the right.
Oh man, I'm looking at that Arsenal backline.
Saka,
And
they'll take
if
Saka
I'm
left back.
Lukaku, oh,
Yeah, I hope Lukaku. Lukaku needs to start. Well,
that backline of Arsenal, like, looks so good for Romelu to just have a great debut with. I'm not gonna lie.
Granit Xhaka wearing the captain armband again. Arsenal fans would be fuming.
He's still the captain. Good God.
No, he's not. Aubameyang's the captain, but when Aubameyang doesn't
Alright,
play,
yeah.
yes, they give it to him.
Uh,
Oh, Josh has a question for you, Jesse.
yeah, what's the question?
If you enjoy this, would you want to join completely? All right, well, there you
100%.
go.
Yeah, 100%. I'd be so keen. You know, love supporting Chelsea. Love the APL.
Yeah, no, it's the best league in the world.
Do you boys do APL fantasy too? You boys into the
No,
fantasy?
I'm not. I'm not into it. I know Josh is.
Yeah, right.
It's just I have trouble logging in, creating an account, logging in, and then once I've created an account, getting
Yeah,
back
right.
into it once I've done the team. So I just don't. I've done it twice, and it's just like, yeah, no, I can't be asked.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But yeah, I'm into the fantasy game too, so I'm all in that. So,
Timo Werner on the bench for Chelsea as well. Interesting. We've gone with
yeah, I was
Kai
thinking of-
Havertz and Mount.
Yeah,
I'm not
like
mad. I like it too.
I love Havertz. Like that kid. He gets me so excited. I love him.
No, he's a good player. I
People
love his
forget,
chant
like,
too.
he was only 21 last season. Like he's still young, man. Like
Yeah,
he's so young and he's so good.
that's one thing Frank Lampard got right. I think his
Yeah.
recruitment was good.
Oh, 100%,
His recruitment
yeah.
was good. I'm just looking forward to seeing, because like this Arsenal tend to play like prime Barcelona when they play Chelsea. So
Oh, with this team, I'm not sure. It's kind of a weak lineup.
it doesn't, mate. They could put out the under 16s. They turn into prime Barcelona. It's just the way they play. it's honestly ridiculous.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah, here they go, prime Barcelona. Look at this.
Oh my.
Look at that passing. Holy shit.
Oh my.
Yeah, they turn into prime. I called it. It's prime Barcelona. Every time they play Chelsea or Tottenham, prime Barcelona appears.
Ooh,
It's
good
so dumb.
You cannot write that. That is.
Was that Rudiger?
To be fair, that was a pretty easy shot to
Smith
say.
Rowe.
But
Josh has a question for Jules. What do you think of the lineups?
He's asking me that.
Josh.
So if I'm supposed to answer, Chelsea's actually looks pretty good, minus Kante not starting. Arsenal's, like, I get they don't have much to choose from, but it's not that strong a lineup. I think Chelsea has the stronger lineup on paper.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
I think Chelsea wins a midfield battle with Xhaka versus, Kovacic and Jorginho.
Score predictions. I've already said mine. I think it's going to be a 3-1 win to Chelsea. I do think Arsenal will score.
I'm thinking 2-0 or 3-0. I don't think Arsenal even score today.
yeah, I'm thinking clean sheet 2 or 3-0 to be honest.
Oof. I don't know. Oh, yes. Go on, Mount.
Oh,
That's what we like to see.
Oh,
Give it to Rom. James, why are you shooting from there? I mean, you do have a good shot, to be fair. But yeah. And this is the last game for tonight. There is a game on tomorrow as well.
yeah.
Well, I'll just get the result. What's that? Newcastle, Leicester. I'll just get the result online for that. I'm not going to watch it.
Also, I might as well put this up now. But guys, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, and go and hit us with a follow on Facebook, and hit us with a like on Facebook as well. We much appreciate it. And always be in the comments, because we do pop them up. And well, I think I can do this. Maybe I can't do this. I don't know how to do it. Josh is better at that. I was gonna try and figure out how to put the link in the chat, but this is my first time hosting, so I'm gonna be, I don't know. But yeah, it's all good. We will read the comments and interact as much as we can with you guys.
Sure.
Do you know Kai Havertz chant, Jesse?
No, I don't. Do you
Oh,
wanna give us a bit of a demo? Give us a demo.
a demo? Nah. Mate, if he scores, I'll give you a demo. You probably will score tonight, to be honest. Kai Havertz does like to get in around the 6-yard box.
Oh man, Reece James is just a jet. I love the kid.
That's what I mean. Like he's in between. Like that's why I compare him. It's like a balance between Trent and Wan-Bissaka. He's good
Yeah.
defensively and he's good going
Oh,
forward.
100%.
But he's not
Yeah.
great at either one. He's just good
Yeah.
at both.
He's
Like
just
he's
got
not
good
like
balance.
yeah. He's well balanced, which is why he gets in the England squad. I think.
His crossing too
Over.
is so good. The crossing is
Yeah,
so
Like
yeah.
good.
Southgate though.
Yeah. And it's experienced, but it's experienced at the back, the centre backs. Yes, Rom time. Oh, I love that. Havertz, unlucky. Don't want to sing his chant that quickly. Jeez.
Yeah, Chelsea dominating this so far.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
that was poor from Jorginho.
yeah, that was poor.
Oh no, that was Kovacic. My bad. I keep forgetting Jorginho's dyed his hair blonde.
Yeah, just think of Jorginho as Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
Yeah, if you see the Slim Shady guy, that's Jorginho. That's just an easy way to remember it.
Another question for Jules. If Liverpool and Leeds weren't in the Premier League, who would you support? Oh,
No one. I just want to watch the Premier League. I watch the Championship.
yeah, I don't pay attention to the Championship either, which is why I predicted Brentford to go down, but looks like they're going to stay up. And here comes Arsenal on the attack. No, they've gone back.
What attack.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
No,
Here we go, Jules. Look what Josh just sent us. Show the game. Let Jesse know the joke.
He's being smart.
Yeah, so back when we were on Victory Fan TV, people used to comment every day saying, show the game, show the game.
Yeah, like
And we
foreigners.
can't. We legally can't show the game. We'd get done. So, and that's a fine I don't want to cop because it wouldn't be cheap. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not paying for lawyers for that fucking shit. I'm not hiring fucking Saul Goodman to get me out of that one. Jeez, the keeper's done risky there.
Yeah. It's said what Mendy, mate, is one of the best keepers
Mendy,
in the world.
He looked like he was going to fuck it up, but he survived. There was 16.
Yeah, no, he's a good goalkeeper. There was question marks over the Chelsea goalkeeper before we signed
yeah,
Mendy. I was saying bring better check out of retirement, but
yeah, I
unfortunately
know.
we
'Cause he
didn't.
was training too.
Oh no, he was playing in the under-23s.
Yeah, Mendy's like a clone of Czech too. I literally plays like nearly exactly the same.
Oh,
Well, that was not bad.
Jeez.
oh, here we go.
Chelsea are all over Arsenal.
Yeah, look, this should be like a 3 or 4 goal Chelsea win.
All right. Well, Josh has another question for Jesse. Your thoughts on the state of football in Australia?
It's a good question. It's just not. I don't know. For those I went to like a Greek school from year 10 to 12, and like soccer was huge there. So obviously was into the soccer thing, but a lot of I feel like soccer started to grow a little bit more in the last few years.
Since we made the World Cup in 06.
Yeah, exactly. I think since then it started to grow little by little, and it's been getting.
Well, there's actually high level participation. Like, there's more people playing soccer than Aussie rules in this country, but look at which more it's more popular.
Yeah.
It's because once you get past grassroots, the game's just fucked.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And Lucas says, "Don't show the game. You will all get arrested." It's actual facts.
Yeah, probably.
Which is why we're not going to show the game. I don't care how many people ask.
It'll just get flagged for copyright and get taken down. That's all that happened.
No, I reckon more would happen than that. I reckon you get fined too.
No,
And it wouldn't be a cheap fine.
No, because this game would be streamed on a million different dodgy sites. They'll just get taken down because Premier League own the rights to it.
Yeah.
Like, if they find, hang on, all right. If they find out whoever actually owns the site that's streaming it, then yeah, they would like probably arrest you. But beyond that, they just like flag it.
Let's talk about Chelsea's home kit too. I didn't rate it at first, but it is growing
I
on me.
said before, I do like it. It's got the little squiggly
Yeah.
lines.
When I saw it,
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I like it. Looks good.
I like last year's one better personally, but that's just. I mean, last year's one will go down as the second most historic kit in Chelsea history because we won a Champions League with it.
Yeah, legit.
So-
yeah.
It's a fast-paced game.
Yeah, it is. It's going up and down.
There you go. Josh just said it's a fine if found out. Facebook will just take it down. There you go.
Because like if you actually own like say what's that website called, Pirate Bay, you actually like the guys who I think there was a story like whoever owned Pirate Bay actually got arrested and got sent to prison like a few years
Oh.
ago. So
Oh, I've got a question for you, Jesse. One Arsenal player you'd take at Chelsea.
None.
That's what I said last week, but I actually would take
Uh,
Bukayo Saka.
I would.
I
I
take-
like.
I
him
take
too.
Saka at Liverpool as like a rotation left back.
Nah,
You
I wouldn't even play him at left back.
No, he's better there than at like left midfield.
Nah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. There's just not many you take. I would. Well, I don't mind Tierney, but like still, like he's not getting into our squad. He's not even making our squad. Honestly.
What do you think about the comparisons between on betting companies being on football shirts as sponsors? That's to you,
Yeah.
Jesse, from Josh.
I'm not a big fan either, to be honest. Don't like it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just advertising gambling in general. I think if you want to do it, I have no problem with you doing it. But if you're a football club, then I think you advertise like safe gambling, and you shouldn't be promoting, people gambling and stuff. I think. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I don't know. What did you lads say?
I just said like you got to think of it from a business point of view. Like the payout that they're probably getting is
Oh,
you know,
100%.
like
Yeah,
that's what they're just thinking. They're just doing it for the money. But yeah, like
Yeah,
and
but
you're
you
not
also
going to
gotta
turn it
remember-
down. Like
You also got to remember, gambling companies exploit like people with gambling addictions. That's why
Yeah,
advertising it is
exactly.
risque. It's same thing with advertising alcohol and tobacco.
yeah.
100%.
Thankfully, I don't do any of those. I don't even drink alcohol anymore.
No, but
So-
there are people with like alcohol addictions per se, and that's
Yeah.
why like you don't want to be putting like ads of
Yeah.
like go drink
Yeah.
craft or whatever.
100%. Yeah.
I still don't understand why he's the number 16. Kepa's the number 1.
Yeah. So to answer that question, not a fan to be honest, but
Luca commented, Lukaku hasn't scored yet. Massive flop. I mean, no, it's been 12 minutes. He's not going to bag a hat-trick inside 2 minutes, is he?
Remember,
Well-
no, hang on. When Lukaku was United, he was the biggest besides
Yeah,
Pogba, he was the
I know.
biggest scapegoat on the entire team.
100%. Yeah.
And he left and it was just Pogba.
Yeah. No, I love that he said that. Ben White let 2 goals through on his Arsenal debut.
Josh just commented, if you're going to have a bet, gamble responsibly, please. Yes, indeed. We do
100%.
not want to promote anything else other than responsibly gambling.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Someone else, Ultimate Cheeseburger has commented, agreed with Luca. Lukaku is a flop because he hasn't scored inside 13 minutes. Okay. So Lukaku's getting hate already.
He didn't score directly off the kickoff. What are Chelsea even paying for?
Yeah, true, exactly. Oh man.
You know, Kai Havertz didn't score many goals last season, but he just scored us the goal that won us the Champions League. And now
Tuchel.
everyone's...
Sack Tuchel. Get rid of
Why?
Lukaku.
Nah, Tuchel's good, man. I like him. He's a personality.
We love him. No, we love him.
His interviews are the best.
I love what he said the other week before. I think it was like our pre-game conference, and he was just like taking the Mickey because like all these rumors with Lewandowski and Haaland, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gutted we couldn't get Haaland and Lewandowski, we were planning for them to be in our squad, and I was like, what a legend. He's so
Yeah.
funny.
What do you mean, Josh? Lukaku should be scoring every minute, 90 goals a game. Mate, if he was scoring 90 goals a game, it's
Yeah.
Oh, what? The
And then he has scored! Andy, eat this! Andy, eat this! Yep, Lukaku is rubbish. Just a fat player, honestly.
Hang on, did you guys see the pass from Kovacic? It went right through the midfield.
I know.
And Lukaku has scored on his comeback day for Chelsea. Chelsea won, Arsenal nil the away goal, and literally inside 14 minutes, where he's now with the Lukaku hate.
Where you
Honestly, fluke. Fluke. Yeah, you're right. It is a fluke. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's offside.
No, it's not. 17's keeping
It's
him on.
not. No. Yeah, he's on.
He's off.
No, he's
No,
on.
three's keeping him
way
on.
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon VAR will look at this. And it's Reece James with the assist. I'm telling you, in between Trent and Wan-Bissaka. Don't at me. Man United and Liverpool fans, don't at me. This is why he's in the England squad with Trent.
If that was
Wan-Bissaka doesn't even get in the question because this guy is...
If that was
He's
Burnley,
like-
missing that, let's be honest. You love to see it.
No one here would slander Kai. Big Kai.
We love Kai.
We all love Kai Havertz.
We love
A young generational talent.
legit.
I think he could go down as Germany's best ever player, technically.
That.
I mean, I know that's a big statement
huge
because-
call. That is a big call.
Yeah, Lothar Matthäus was an absolute beast. Obviously, he was before my time, but
Yeah.
I've watched highlights of pretty much everyone you could possibly think of in the game. Josh was like, who scored? Romelu Lukaku scored, Josh.
Romelu,
That's who scored.
the second coming of Drogba. Mark it down.
Wan-Bissaka plays for Congo. Wait, did he change his nationality?
Who? Who are you talking about?
Wan-Bissaka apparently plays for Congo. It's an interesting... Let me know, Josh, if he actually... Kepa, your best ever player. Mate, I don't think... I'm not agreeing with that. I think our best ever player
Yeah,
is
that's
Frank
cool.
Lampard.
Probably Lampard or Drogba, one of the two. Or Petr Cech.
Wait a minute. See, Lukaku needs me to motivate him. The knob.
15
And Josh is like, yep.
ability for Arsenal.
Ah, me. He scored.
Apparently, I am capping. About what? About Kai Havertz being one of the best technically gifted footballers Germany. Nah, I don't think that's cap. It's a big statement, but I know they've had some good players. Beckenbauer, Lothar Matthäus, and like modern day Thomas Muller, Miroslav Klose. I mean, Philip Lahm. Philip Lahm was so technically gifted, man. My gosh, what a player! But Kai Havertz is a gun, and he's only 21, and he's gonna be a generational talent for
He
sure.
has a
He might even win.
ridiculous ceiling.
Yeah, he does. Like, he's gonna be one of the best players in the world.
Oh,
Josh said Kepa should be sold.
These
No,
numbers
to be
that
honest,
Arsenal conceding are ridiculous.
the Kepa is a good rotational goalkeeper. I don't mind him playing in the Carabao FA Cup. Those kind of games. And obviously, if we're in a penalty shootout, sub him on. Because he is a better penalty stopper than Mendy. So it's good to have a penalty stopper in your club as well as an actual really good shot stopper. And Mendy is a decent shot stopper and Kepa is a decent penalty stopper. Loving the inclusion of Jesse, mate, I have to agree. He adds an element.
I do.
And
That's what I'm here for. I'm telling you, we're absolutely all over Arsenal. They've just got
big facts. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please feel free to call in if you'd like to ask the boys, meaning us, questions. about the game, and it can be anything to do with football, anything related. Like, actually, here's a topic I'm going to bring up to you. You can leave in the comments. Mikel Arteta, do you rate him as a manager? Because personally, I don't. I don't think he's anything special.
FUCK no.
Yep, I have to agree.
Shit.
I mean, that's what we missed last season. Like that, we're probably going to win the league because of this man. Like the amount of chances that ball comes in like 8 times, like not even like 80 times last season.
That's
No
what
one's
I'm
on the end of it.
saying, man. Like Werner wasn't hitting those last. Like he was getting chances like that and just missing it. Like maybe like, you know.
Who is Josh? Well, Josh is the main reason we do this. He's basically the founder of this channel. That's who Josh is. Yeah, well, Josh, you can ask for the link through the chat, but I don't know how to actually wait. If I do this right, I've already copied and pasted. Wait, if I paste this, does this work? Does that work, Josh? Is that how I do it? There we go. There we go. So yeah, if you wanna join in, there's the link. I've put it in the chat.
Oh my gosh, he's a beast.
Yeah, we're all over them.
He looks.
Has
so big.
Lukaku broken the number 9 curse as well? I hope so. I really do. I thought Tammy broke the number 9 curse, to be honest.
He had one good season and then kind of fell flat.
I mean, he didn't really get a chance under Tuchel. Let's be honest. He played Werner over Tammy.
Yeah, that's not a good call. Playing Werner as your main striker.
It's not. He'd be better on like where Mount's playing, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with Mount, and because we don't have ZH, I'm happy with Havertz.
I see.
I do think
it's
it.
at the end of the season.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh yes. So Aspi.
Ball from Pepe.
Well done,
Yeah, it was.
Aspi. I think that was Aspi. Yeah, it was.
There's really great. He's done well there.
Oh,
What
the
do you mean?
biggest-
Who is Josh? I'm the greatest host there is. So you're not wrong. I do miss Faz, and at halftime I am going to do an impression of Faz doing Faz rants. So guys, if you want to hear me do an impression of Faz doing Faz rants, I'm going to rant about Arsenal being absolutely rubbish, not signing the players they need / want at halftime. It's going to be great. Hopefully Faz watches this back and sees my impression. It's going to be hilarious.
If you're not tuning in to see Lukaku, at least tune in to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be quality. And if Kai Havertz scores, I will sing his chant too. Or if he gets an assist, which so far he hasn't. If he gets a goal involvement, I will sing Kai Havertz chant.
What did you think about Chalobah last week? How good
No, I think I knew. Look, when I first saw him, I first saw him back in the youth FA Cup final, and I'm like, this kid's gonna make it. And I said the same about Ike Ugbo because he did score a bicycle kick in that game, but unfortunately, Ike Ugbo hasn't really. I haven't. He's been on a few loans. I believe he came back and played pre-season for Chelsea, but yeah, I think he's been sent back out on loan. As Reece James, Mount, it's a good block. Saka is bad. Look, I have to disagree that Saka is
That's
bad.
gotta be a goal, honestly.
I do see if you like you gotta remember the kid's like 17, like he's a kid, like, and he's played in a Euro final for England, which is their first ever Euro final. And to be honest, it's on Southgate. I don't blame Saka for them not winning the Euros.
He's also played
honestly.
Arsenal, right? Like Arsenal, like he's not, yeah.
I mean, if you play for someone like Liverpool or Man U, you'd
Yeah,
be saying
exactly.
you'd be going on about how he's going to be a generational talent.
Exactly.
Like look at Phil Foden for Man City. Everyone's saying he's a generational talent.
Ah,
All good. I'm gonna go back to the lineups because I've left the follow us on Facebook and thingy up for probably a little bit too long. I need to keep an eye on that. But I do like to read the comments, so yeah. I don't agree that Saka is bad. Like, I understand where you're coming from. Like, it's just, I generally think if you put Saka in a really good team, he thrives.
I agree. Yeah.
Saka, yeah,
100%.
he's just got duds around him. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
Alright, this one's going up. Good day, everyone. We are looking for more hosts. Any country is welcome. We would love people from all countries to have an input, which is true.
We're a multicultural channel.
Yes, we are, and that is the one good thing. Obviously, our other languages apart from English aren't great. Well, I know Jesse can speak multiple languages, but I cannot. But yes, we are doing a 24-hour transfer show. That is
That's
correct.
huge.
On deadline day, we are doing a
That's huge.
24-hour. I'm probably going to do it from like midnight to like 12 a.m. because let's be honest, I'll do 12 hours. I can do 12 hours in a row. It's not a problem. My sleep pattern's absolutely messed too, and I was just in isolation because one of my family members was in a coronavirus hotspot. Got tested today, came back negative, so we're all good. All three of us are in the good, which is good. Yes, Josh, that is good. Everyone knows I hate Arsenal, but I love Saka. Yes, he's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
I do rate him. And I do think that if you put a decent team around him, if Arsenal built their squad around Martinelli and Saka, they would have a team for the future for sure. For sure. What are your thoughts on that? If Arsenal build around their young players?
For sure. But they also just got to be better with their transfers. Like 132 million in this transfer window for like what? What are you getting out of that? Like, yeah.
I generally think a decent centre back, Ben White, he'll come good. He will.
Yeah. I think he will too. It's just Arsenal supposedly being a big club. You know, you just seems like
They're getting replaced by Leicester in that regard.
I got into an argument the other day with Tottenham and Arsenal fans saying that Chelsea's the biggest club in London, and they're like, but we went invincible. And I'm like, it's one season, mate. We've dominated Europe. Like, we've won... Lukaku.
Only one London club has actually won European titles.
Exactly. And we've won 2 Champions Leagues. I think we've won 2 or 3 Europa Leagues.
You've won 2 Europas, 12-13 and 18-19.
Yeah, there you go. Wouldn't be a surprise if Saka left. Surely he has ambitions. I don't think a 17, 18-year-old's going to have ambitions to win things at that age. I think he's at a club where he knows he's guaranteed first team football and he's going to develop as a player there.
100%, yeah.
I think once he gets into 23, 24, 25, he'll start to think maybe it's time to part ways with this club. But he's got. Let's be honest, Arsenal aren't like they're not like a poor club. They have good resources, good training facilities, good academies, good staff, good coaches. I meant eventually. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah, he eventually.
I have to ask a question. Is it just me, or is Arsenal really bad at just blocking those long passes into Lukaku?
No, they've been really.
This is actually.
They've pinged it straight to him from like 30 yards away. It's happened like 3 times now.
This is actually funny.
What is?
Saka reminds me of Harvey Barnes if he couldn't pass, shoot, or dribble.
That's quality. That's a good comment right there.
That is absolutely funny. I obviously don't agree because I do think Saka is quality.
We love the band, so we love it.
Think Jesse could play for Arsenal. No offense, Jesse.
Mate, my grandma could play for Arsenal. What do you mean?
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, if I was in Arsenal's attack, I'd probably score 20 goals a season. Score more than a Aubameyang. And Jules can vouch for me on that. He's seen my finishing in real life.
I've seen the finishing. It's very good at like amateur level.
Yep.
Amateur. We're playing.
That's exactly what Arsenal are looking for. They're looking for good finishes on an amateur level.
Basically.
You know,
Mate,
stop the Saka slander. Look, I'm not
League 2 winning team.
Mitch, I'm not having a go at Saka. I do genuinely think he's a quality player. I do. I genuinely think that he could walk into any other team in the Premier League and, you know,
Yeah.
get a spot in the first team. I'm not slandering Saka at all.
Maybe not any of the big clubs.
I mean, that is a big call. Arteta out, Conte in. Now, Antonio Conte is a really good manager. Boring football, but results. And I think Arsenal fans just want results. They wouldn't care if they had 5. They wouldn't care if they had 8 at the back, as long as they scored goals and won games. I don't think Arsenal fans would really care at this point. They just want to see results.
I don't think they have the quality though. They just don't have the quality.
What Arsenal? Nah, like the Lukaku's all over him. He's getting the ball way too easily.
Josh, that's a very sad comment. I don't know if I should bring that one up. Isak can play for Arsenal. I mean, if Issa's watching, that is there you go. Just put in a transfer request to Arsenal, and you might actually obviously they'll have to. I mean, they wouldn't even have to offload Aubameyang or Lacazette because you would be on not even probably a quarter of the wages that they're on. So yeah, it's a good shout. I mean, he would score goals. I've seen him score goals.
Oh, this is so good to watch.
Oh, Pepe's got that out.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, Mitch, you should come on and show your support for Saka and Arsenal. They need it, that's for sure. Okay, well.
No, that's not good.
Well, Josh said his three-legged death dog could play for Arsenal at this particular point in time.
I think the real question we should be asking is who can't play for Arsenal at the moment. Just, you know.
I mean, I could, but
How much do you reckon Arsenal would sign you for? Like 30 mil? Just drop money.
my fitness would be a problem, that's for sure. I mean, I was playing before coronavirus. I was actually relatively fit. Was at I wouldn't say peak fitness because 2015 was my peak fitness, but yeah, I was decent. I was decently fit, and then coronavirus hit, and it was just yeah. Josh said Jesse having an orgasm.
When Lukaku touches the ball, you just got it sometimes, you know.
You just gotta get excited, eh?
It's hard not to get excited when that man touches the ball.
You don't think Werner could get in the Arsenal's team? Oh, that's a big statement, Josh.
Wait,
That's a big statement.
he doesn't reckon Werner would get into their team.
Yeah, that's a big statement.
No,
Look,
you're
I don't think
joking.
Werner would. That's a big statement.
No, there's not 10 players better than Werner. There's not even. Yeah, there's just not. You play Werner.
Josh is like he'd have to like they'd have to pay for Issa to leave our futsal team to sign him. I won't let him leave as the manager. And then he said then we can use the money to sign Jesse.
Yes, let's go.
I mean, I did ask you before if you were down to play with us. Well, we changed nights too. We play Monday nights and we're not at the same venue we were.
Monday nights is... It's interesting.
Oh, you'd pay. Well, you meant me. Apparently, Josh meant me. Alright, well, how does my name sound anywhere near to Jesse? Honestly, mate.
No, he's
And mate, you already know I'd play for you for free, mate. Even if you were a coach of a senior men's team, like state 2, I'd play for you for free.
Mate,
I would honestly.
He's saying that he'd transfer you to Arsenal, mate.
I mean, mate, I'd play for Arsenal and I'd score own goals against Chelsea. That's what I'd do. I'd get the ball, turn around, run all the way through Arsenal's whole team and then slot it past Leno. And then I'd get sacked and then Chelsea would sign me.
You wouldn't even have to shoot the ball at Leno, though. You just have to pass it to him and he'd let it go through.
Oh yeah, like he did in the Bundesliga that one time.
Oh,
That's funny. Oh!
This is,
Reece James is 2-0.
this is
Reece James has an assist and a goal to his name. Oh, what a ledge.
Tierney left him wide open. That is horrible defending.
This is what I'm saying. Reece James is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's not the GOAT, but he's an incredible young player as well.
That was, yes. You'd love to see it. Again, just poor defense, honestly. This is just Arsenal at its best.
I mean, it's kind of like this game could be a 5-0. It's not even half time. We're already 2-0 up. Imagine if we beat Arsenal 5-0.
To be honest.
That is a finish, though. That is a finish. That's top bins.
Yeah, who's watching Reece James?
No one.
Yeah, horrible. That is just horrible.
That's like championship level defending.
He should be way further out.
Can't wait to watch AFTV. You're not wrong, but I think AFTV, they were expecting to go into this game losing. But I don't think they would have expected a 5-0 loss. I think if they lose 5-0, they'll be absolutely fuming.
Failure. Well, not accept failure, just like expect failure.
Yeah, well, they know that we have a better squad than them. Arsenal fans aren't that deluded. Like, they know that Chelsea are a good squad.
I mean,
Have you met Ty?
Yeah, well, Ty's different. He can't be negative. Honestly, the day Ty's negative is the day he dies, I think. Like, he's just that personality. Like, you know, he's the one person that would look down the barrel of a gun and be positive about it, you know? We should get Ty to support Arsenal.
He's constantly complaining about the referees. Because last season I was watching the AFT watch-alongs. Ty's constantly whining about the referee got annoying.
Nah, Ty's funny. I like Ty.
No, but he's complaining with like, you know, where's the car, like that shit got annoying. Like if you watch like when he does like the fan, like the fan cam.
Yeah, he kept blaming the refs. Yeah.
Every kind of like, you know, why wasn't this given? Why wasn't that given? You know, where was the VAR?
Yeah.
I remember one time when they lost to Wolverhampton, Don actually just cut him off like halfway through and said, "Yeah, we're ending this right here, right now."
I loved the episode where DT told him to shut up and then walked out because he was fuming. Yeah, DT's funny as well. I like DT. He's ruthless.
Oh, he's a bit of a wanker.
Boys, do we have any update on Eriksen? I don't know what's going on with Eriksen. I know he's recovered, which is good.
Yeah.
I just assumed he just was recovering smoothly.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think that's up to him and his wife if he's to play football again. I don't think. I don't think that's.
In the same circumstance. Mwamba retired at like 24. Eriksen's like early 30s, so.
Yeah, I mean, if I was him, you know, he's had a career.
Like he's that close.
He has.
He's not far off of like, you know, what, like if he hadn't had the hype, like he probably would have retired around 33, 34, and he's already like 31. So he'll probably just he'll just do a try for his family. I reckon he'll retire.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd.
He's got like young kids to think about as well, so he'll probably hang it up.
Another comment: DT is so aggro. Yes, and I do love it. I do love his aggression.
Well, he makes me cringe.
No, it's funny. He's funny. It's funny just watching him rage.
Probably like Robbie. Lee Judges. I like him. He's probably the only sensible one.
I like a DT and Troops. Those two are just they're different. Nah, Troops is funny. Do we rate Guendouzi? I think he's Arsenal's second best player behind Saka, but apparently
Sideshow Bob
fell out with Arteta. To be honest, Josh, I think he's signed permanently with the Bundesliga.
Oofed.
I'm pretty sure he plays in the Bundesliga now. I'm pretty sure Arteta sold him. Is he? He might be in Ligue 1. I know he was on loan in the Bundesliga last season, but he might have gone to the Ligue 1 on a permanent deal. I know he's definitely not at Arsenal. That's for sure. Yes, big facts. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. And yes, comment. Obviously, comment. Give us a like on Facebook and follow on Facebook as well. As he's our youth academy prospect. Mason Mount on the ball. Oh, it's just over Kai. I was almost going to sing the song. Almost. So close.
Oof.
Yet so far.
Mason was so good then.
Now this is the thing. Everyone says Phil Foden is better than Mason Mount. I don't see it. I generally don't see it. I think Mason Mount is on that same level as Phil Foden. I think they're two great young, talented kids.
Remember last season, everyone was slandering Mason. They're just calling him Lampard's son. But he's just he's so good now, man. Yeah, he's just so good. One of the best young players in England. Can't deny that.
We read all comments, guys. That is true. That is true. We do. My cousin with one. Chelsea are rubbish. I wouldn't say we're rubbish, mate. I mean, if we win this tonight, we're above the United on the ladder, so you can't call us rubbish. And we've played a team that's better than both the teams you've played, so can't call us rubbish. But I know you're taking the piss. I know you don't mean it.
Oh, ref, do not call that.
Mount should be captain. Look, it's a bit of an ask for a 22-year-old to captain a team. I think Aspie's a good
Let's wave that off.
a good captain for Chelsea. And honestly, he's a good leader. I even saw him in Spain in the Euros, and I saw some of the when Spain's keeper made that mistake for that goal. Aspie was the only one that went over to him to it's all right. We'll get it back, and we've got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that how VAR. Oh no, this could be a penalty to Arsenal.
You cannot. Nah, please.
Hang on.
I can't.
Just a BTEC Brighton. I disagree. How are we BTEC Brighton? How is Chelsea BTEC Brighton?
Yeah, Lukaku is the equivalent to Neil Maupay. I agree.
Yeah. Mopé's a £100 million player. Yep. Of course. Yep. Of course he is. Who's top of the league? Currently standing, Liverpool are top of the league.
Yeah, they were heads.
Because they won 3-0 and then 2-0?
Yeah.
Yes, so they've got a goal difference of...
goal difference.
Yes, they've got a goal difference of +5, and Norwich are bottom with a goal difference of -8.
Oh, Norwich are having a terrible season. What?
I honestly...
Yeah, relegated. See ya. Been waiting for the tricky party.
Here's the thing: do Norwich fans even celebrate a promotion anymore? They're just getting relegated again.
Josh with another one. Well, to be fair, Mopé does destroy Arsenal, mate. Arsenal let a cross bounce, a long throw bounce in the box against Brentford. Come on, man. I don't think there's a striker in the league that doesn't dominate. I mean, even if Aubameyang played for I don't know, Man City, he'd dominate Arsenal. I know what you meant, Josh, when you said Mopé. I knew what you meant. Rudiger's another one that even Christensen. I was so worried when we had to sub Christensen on in the Champions League final. I'm like, oh no, and then he came on and he played so well. I'm like, okay, well, there you go. Well,
Christensen was really good in the Euros too. He was so good in the Euros. Went under the radar, but he was really good.
He was good. I think that whole Denmark team were just playing off emotion. The whole tournament.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
After what happened to Eriksen. Speaking of Eriksen, he doesn't afford. He's done enough in the game to retire. He's done. In my opinion, he's the greatest Danish player of all time.
Yeah.
Outfield player. He's better. In my opinion, he's better than the Laudrup brothers. And obviously Peter Schmeichel is probably the best ever Danish player of all time.
Oh, we love you, Tuchel.
Oof. Alright, so I'm guessing Josh means tip, but Jesse, being realistic, who you tip for relegation?
Snowing over there? Or is that just rain?
I think it's snow. Has to be Norwich now, right? They're out.
Norwich are down. Norwich are down.
There's no chance of they're staying up. I don't like the look of Crystal Palace this season. I mean, who knows? They just somehow always find a way to stay up. But
are you just saying that because Patrick Vieira's coaching them, or?
I You know how funny he looks on the sidelines too. He's just like, it's so funny to see him. But nah, I just don't. I've seen them the first 2 weeks. I've actually watched their games, and he's just obviously Chelsea destroyed Crystal
That should be
Palace.
right.
But like, yeah. And then Burnley's the other one, I reckon.
Burnley, yeah. I just think Dyche is too experienced with Burnley. Like he does it every year. He's done it year in year out. But I do think that Burnley's luck will run out. So, but I don't think it will be this season. I think they'll stay up. I think Newcastle could struggle.
Newcastle have to go down eventually. They're so shit.
Do you guys like Silva? Are we talking about? Oh no, I
Bernardo?
don't know.
Bernard, right?
Like which Silva? Thiago Silva or Bernardo Silva?
Thiago.
I'm
If we're talking
I'm
about
thinking.
Thiago,
I'm thinking you mean Thiago, yeah, because it's the Chelsea game.
yeah.
Like, I do. I'm so happy he's won a Champions League now, man, because there's one player he's been at the top center. He's one of the I still think he's one of the top center. I wouldn't say top 5, but he's certainly in the top 10 centre backs in the world.
So consistent over a long period of time too.
Yeah, exactly. So he deserved the Champions League, which is the one thing he was missing. It'd be nice if we
Really?
can win a Premier
Yeah.
League
I
title
was
with
really
him too.
happy that he wanted to come to Chelsea too. Like everyone was like, "Oh, he's too old. 30. What was he? 35, 36?" And he's
Yeah.
come and like he was one of it. Like he's so good still. Like
Yeah,
so
no, it's not about like when you're that old. Like John Terry showed it too. It's not about the pace. It's about the way you read the game. And like when you play at the top level like that, you're reading the games.
yeah.
Phenomenal. Like the guy stops Messi for crying out loud. Like it's ridiculous. Saka diving. Look, that call could have gone either way. I would have been a soft penalty, but I think it could have been given. I'm guessing this one's to Jesse. What do you think of Brentford?
I actually
I'll
have.
leave it.
I've actually watched them a little bit. I like the look of them. I actually really do like it. I think Tony looks like he looks a player. Like he looks so ready for the Prem, and like he looks so dangerous. And I don't know how they pronounce it. Mbeumo, I think it is. I think he looks so good too. Like hasn't scored or done anything like noteworthy yet, but I think Mbeumo will be one to watch for.
I do.
been watching the last Brentford game, but he looks dangerous.
I do have to agree. I was sleeping on Brentford a little bit, obviously, because it's the first time they've been in the Premier League. But after the first 2 games, I'm like,
Yeah.
this team could actually push top end of mid-table,
Yeah.
or like I think they'll definitely finish mid-table. I do. And yeah, I do rate their coach too. Saint Maximin to leave Newcastle, calling it here. Bloke a gun, deserves a better side. Agree or disagree? No, I 100% agree.
Oh, Newcastle
wanna-
should get relegated. I take it back. Newcastle should get relegated too, to be honest. Like, yeah.
Newcastle have to get relegated. Like you're talking
Yes.
championship level players and Steve
Yeah.
Bruce's manager. How are they
100%.
still in the Prem? Like it
100%.
defies all logic the fact that they're still up.
Yeah.
In the
And
post-
Josh should just join. He's typing so much. I have to agree. As the rain is pouring down at the Emirates,
Half time we got now.
it is half time. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 0. And Luca says that final score Arsenal 3, Chelsea 2. Tell you what, if Arsenal pull it back from 2 down against Chelsea, fair play.
Who's their super sub that's going to come on and do that?
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
But Aubameyang really, like, he was like a Dharma Traore last season. He didn't do much last season. I do
Whole
think
team didn't
that
do much last season.
who didn't do much last season.
The whole team of Arsenal.
Yeah, they lacked creativity. I mean, I suppose when Martin Odegaard came in, he did lift them a little bit. Yeah, he created a lot of chances.
Like even by like regular Arsenal standards, they were just especially shit last season.
Yeah, Josh did say when we did our prediction for the league standings that Brentford they play a good style of football and they have a good coach, and you were right. I will admit, Brentford do play a good style of football and they do have a good coach. I do rate them as a team.
Who are your tips to get relegated?
I predicted Norwich, Brentford, and I think Brighton. They were my 3 predictions, but
Yeah.
I'm going to say that Norwich, Newcastle, and probably Crystal Palace will be the 3 that go down.
Yeah. No, I agree. I actually agree with that. Yeah, it would be.
I'm thinking Norwich, Newcastle, Burnley.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
yeah,
that's a shout too.
yeah.
Yeah, I think those teams will be struggling.
I
They'll be
think.
fighting for
Yeah,
relegation.
I think Norwich and Newcastle locks to go.
I mean, to be fair, Watford's another one that will be battling. Like, there's like you could make a case for like 5 teams really.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't
5
know
or
whether
6
what
are
I
probably
think
in
Watford
the
have more
relegation battle.
talent than those 3 teams, though, or 4 teams.
Yeah, their key like
Bailey
Brentford's
Sarr looks
keeper
like
is
shit.
class.
Sarr looks so good.
Yeah, he's a quality player. I think after the season, if Watford go down, he's definitely getting a move.
100%.
Like someone like a team like Brighton, or if Brighton stay up, a team like Brighton will take him, and
Brighton's
he'll do
another
bits.
relegation contender.
Yeah,
Not with Maupay, they're not.
I don't know, they get close every year.
Brighton deserve to go down after
Yeah, true.
teaching
Actually,
Matt
true.
Ryan. All right, well, it's half time, so I'm going to do my impression of Faz Rants.
Matt
Here we
Ryan-
go. Here we go. Arsenal Football Club. All right, this is Faz Rants. Arsenal Football Club.
Oh, back to the Matt Ryan thing.
Even though Faz is a West Ham
Oh
fan
my
and he hates
fucking
Arsenal,
God,
I
I'm still
just
talking.
go on, Jules.
With the Matt Ryan thing, I don't think you can fault Brian for treating him the way they did because like he was never getting into that team anyway. Like they had a better goalkeeper, and Matt Ryan wasn't keeping clean sheets.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. But the season before that, he single-handedly did keep them up. So, but yeah, I have to agree. Anyway, Faz Rants on Arsenal Football Club, right? How can you spend 130 million in a transfer window
Yes.
and not even win your first 2 games in the Premier League? I understand that you only spent 50 million before playing Brentford, but 50 million is more than Brentford's whole team combined. I mean, that's a disgrace. He could have you could have put Ben White out there as a one player, just one player on the pitch, and he's worth more than that whole club. Like, that is an absolute disgrace. It is absolutely disgusting that Arsenal spent £50 million on a player that's worth more than Brentford's whole club, and they still lost 2-0. There you go. That's my Faz Rants.
Oh man, you're not wrong though. Brentford just. Oh my gosh.
Jules' your opinion on Romelu Lukaku?
Like since he's come to Chelsea, I think he's fitting the system well. I mean, he's got a goal.
Yeah.
He's probably like one of the missing pieces that they need, just a reliable number 9. It's just a matter of getting like the right midfield around him, having good defense, and yeah. I do think with Lukaku, they're closer to being a title contender. I mean, they're probably not on the same level as Man City, but they're kind of up there.
Yeah, I agree.
And Tuchel seems to be doing well, like managerial wise. So I do think they're at the very least like a semi-title contender.
Yeah, I do think.
If we look at today's performance, United aren't quite there yet, and Liverpool, it can go either way.
Yeah,
like Van Dijk got injured, but even before then, like they weren't doing that great. Like the 7-2, for example.
yeah. I think the 70 was just a one-off. They underestimated Aston Villa that game. That was a one-off.
I dropped 7 goals in a Premier League, like a mid-table club, when you're the reigning defending champion.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but like, I think that I don't think we'll ever see Liverpool lose 7-2 ever again.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is, I think we're like in terms of getting back to where we were in like prime the prime Klopp era. I think we're still kind of a season or 2 off of getting back to that point. So could probably use with like another midfielder, probably a backup forward. So
Yeah,
putting all that aside, I think we're sort of a contender for the title. I think Chelsea are as well. I think it's like at most a 3-team race this season.
yeah, but you can.
Pick a Tottenham, you can definitely pick a Arsenal. You can forget Leicester. Like those teams won't go for it.
Can you forget Leicester though? Because they're always a dark horse, man.
As a title contender, here's the thing: 2 years running, they've bottled top 4, and they've ended up finishing 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they could just go on an unbelievable run. We've seen it before. It's unlikely. Like I do see where you're coming from. It is unlikely,
Yeah.
but yeah, they have done it before, so you can't really write them off. I love how he's shushing the Arsenal fans. You've got to love to see that.
I just saw was scrolling through Twitter and I was just seeing someone post that Mason Mount and Reece James both have had 3 chances and Arsenal have only had 2. Like they
I
both
just
created
mention
3
one other
chances
thing?
each. Huh?
There's one other thing I want to mention.
Yeah.
Lukaku got the ball passed to him like from 20, 30 yards away, right through the midfield on like 3 or 4 different occasions. Are Arsenal
did.
really that bad at just closing the spaces? Because that pass line to Lukaku was just so wide open.
Yeah. Another comment from Ultimate Cheeseburger. Pepe is scoring second half.
Has Pepe even been playing? I haven't noticed he's on the pitch.
And have Reece James on the bench in Fantasy Premier
sad
League.
reacts.
That's a rip.
Sad
That's
reacts.
pain. That's painful.
Sad reacts.
Alright.
He's just so good.
New chant for Arsenal. We want Wenger back. We want Wenger back. I said we want Wenger back. We want Wenger back. I mean, it's not bad. It's
What,
not.
8th to 7th? Yeah, that's wonderful.
I can barely hear Jules. No, I can hear Jules fine. I think that's on your end, mate. Josh says Pepe is a clown.
Pepe's good. It's just I'd say it doesn't get
He's
the best
good.
out of him.
There's one critique I have.
He can have like a really slow start, and then he'll have like a run of 5 or 6 games where he's just really, really, really good. He's a very unpredictable player, Pepe.
I have one critique for Pepe, and it's the same critique I have for Hakim Ziyech, and that is that they don't use their weak foot enough. They don't trust their right foot enough.
That's because they don't have one. And that's why you don't
Well,
use it.
mate, they have one because they don't hop on one leg, right? They can run, so they need to learn.
But they don't
And-
they can't kick on their right. Like
Yeah, but not all players are
Hak-
skilled in kicking on their weak foot.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
practice. You can practice it.
Yeah, but not every player does.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
problem. They need to
Hakim
practice it
doesn't
more.
need a right leg. Have you seen his left leg? It's like a wand when he kicks it. Precision. He doesn't need a right leg. Why would he practice on his right leg when he can just keep getting better at his left?
The thing is, if you don't work on your weak foot, you're easier to play because players can just push you onto your weak foot.
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
That's
I
I like
that's
Pepe. Push him on
and
his
that's-
right foot, he can't do shit.
Yeah, and that's why Hakim's not like the best player or doesn't take over. Isn't like considered one of the best players. It's because he doesn't have that weak foot, and it's easy to push him over onto that weak foot.
William, probably worst Arsenal player.
Another Chelsea reject, to be honest. That's Arsenal love those players.
Mate, Petr Cech was still good when he signed for Arsenal. I wanted him to stay at Chelsea. He was good for He was good for 2 years. Did you see?
That's
Remember when he
what
sold against
Yeah.
against Chelsea? He literally gave the ball to Cesc Fabregas and he just shot it first time and it went in.
We love that he's working for Chelsea now as well.
Yeah.
We love that.
Great. It's great. I want Drogba back at the club too.
Yeah, 100%.
Not as a player, but
As a mentor.
yeah.
Well,
Or a striker coach, or one of the
Lukaku
coaches.
has never been in contact a lot, is what
I know.
Lukaku said too. That's
Mm.
huge. You love to see
I know.
that.
That's basically if it wasn't for Drogba, he wouldn't have joined Chelsea apparently.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I have Brentford's keeper in my fantasy Premier League team, and as your captain as well.
That's risky.
Interesting. I mean, his first 2 games, mate, he's done well. But yeah, I'd have like Mo Salah or Bruno Fernandes.
I did have Salah captain this week and he blanked, but he
He blanked. He didn't blank. He scored.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He was offside in that. That goal was offside. They
I swear he still scored in that game.
no, he didn't.
Oh no, he got close.
Yeah, they were close to. Yeah, but I had Trent, so Trent was good. I love Trent.
Yep. 100% agree. Tim Cahill said it well.
Oh,
A
yeah.
professional player should be able to
Yeah.
kick with both feet.
No,
100%.
I 100% agree. I just don't think that all players are like that.
Cristiano is finished as a world-class player. Look, man, Cristiano Ronaldo. The way I describe him and Messi, I describe Messi the GOAT and Cristiano Ronaldo as the boat. Alright? That's the way I describe those two.
Thing is, Ronaldo has a really shit defensive team around him, so he can only do so much.
Yeah, I think he means for Portugal because he didn't have the best of Euros.
Oh, I thought he meant Juventus.
But he probably means both. But I still he's world class. I think if Cristiano Ronaldo came back to the Premier League, he'd still score 20 goals a season. He would. I do think that. Oh, I just had him as captain this week. It's Bruno Ballon d'Or Fernandes. Mate, you're going to start with the Bruno Ballon d'Or, mate. He's not going to win the Ballon d'Or.
Bruno doesn't show up in big games. He's not a Ballon d'Or winner.
No.
Like, Jorginho has a higher chance of winning the Ballon d'Or than Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
And that pains me to say, but that's because he's had a better season.
You're not going to win a Ballon d'Or because you get assists against fucking Crystal Palace. Try scoring against the Big Six teams, then you'll get a fucking Ballon d'Or.
I think he has scored against the Big Six teams.
He rarely does. He's actually not that great against the Big Six teams.
Question for you all. Start with Jules, then Jesse, then me. Okay, what is it about this game that you think makes it the best game ever? Alright, Jules, take it away. So what makes football the best game in the world?
That's actually hard to say because, like in terms of its disproportionate popularity compared to other sports, I have no idea. Because it's rare to see a sport played on a large scale in so many countries. So in terms of what makes it the best sport in the world, I couldn't really begin to answer. But I'll leave it to you guys.
Yeah, I'd say probably just bringing fans together, right? Like,
Probably just maybe the fact that it was created by working class people and the culture around it.
I
Brings
think
out more emotion because like you compare like this like say NBA, like this brings out a whole different level of emotion compared to any like American sport or even compared to Aussie rules. So it's probably just the fact that it's a working class sport is what helps.
Yeah, and I think it is the culture and like the widespread, like how spread out it is across the globe. Like, you know, fans from all over the world connecting and you know, it's really.
And
good
also,
to see.
there's elite leagues in like 6 different countries.
Yeah,
Like, you have Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga.
exactly. Yeah.
I like the beauty of it. You know, the goals, the thrill, the excitement. It's
Yeah,
just
there's also the fact that like when a goal is scored, it feels like an event because the scoring is so rare.
yeah. Another question from Josh to Jesse. Is Arsenal still considered a big club to you?
No chance. I mean, they spend like a big club, but they don't act like one. Let's be honest. Like, like Arsenal were always considered a big club, but the last few years, you just can't see them as that. I don't know. I guess
They're a team that like mid-table. Here's the thing with Arsenal: they're a team that like mid-table clubs look forward to playing because you know you're going to get a result.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like playing Chelsea where like you just put your money on losing.
Yeah,
Like a team like say I don't know West Ham United, they'll look forward to playing Arsenal because I reckon they've got a higher chance of winning compared to say a Man City or a Liverpool. So
yeah,
they're no longer an intimidating presence in the Premier League.
yeah,
So yeah, they're not a big club anymore. They're sort of
yeah. And like that's what makes a
honestly
big
they're out
club.
of the Big Six. I put even Leicester in the Big Six ahead of Arsenal.
Exactly. And like that's what makes a big club. Like is that top 6 locking in like top 4 position. Arsenal, I wouldn't even have them top 10 in the Prem at the moment. Honestly, like they're just not that good.
To be a bit like they're too much of a banter club to be considered a big team anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the best thing
Lucas,
about them is AFTV.
Yeah, that's all you
Lucas,
do. Like AFTV is a bad reflection of Arsenal fans, I think.
Lucas says
AFTV, it's all rival fans just wanting to like bask in the tears.
Yeah, it is 100%.
Lucas commented, Bruno is the Bernardo Silva. I don't know what you mean by that. But and another one from Andy. Ivan Perisic for Ballon d'Or. Okay, buddy. I know you think Ivan Perisic is the best player in the world. He's just not. Like he
Oh
is.
my god. These passes to Lukaku, Arsenal is so shit. They can't even defend passes going straight through their midfield.
Oh,
Their
that was
midfield
so
is wide
delicious.
open.
That was so delicious by Romelu.
And the question for Jules, if I can bring it up, because my cursor's all over the
Their midfield
place.
is playing complete like the whole team's playing bad. Their midfield is especially shit. They can look at their midfield.
Do you consider Leicester a big club? This is to Jules.
Do I consider like in the Big Six? Well, they've won a Premier League within the last 6 years,
Yeah.
and they've been more consistently They've been a more they've done more to threaten for European Champions League than Arsenal have since probably
100%.
literally since Arsenal's last Champions League appearance was 16-17. Leicester have gotten closer to Champions League appearances since then. So I think Leicester replace Arsenal as a Big Six club, not in terms of money drawing, but just in terms of
Yeah.
knowing
Results.
that they're going to be
Yeah.
a presence in the Premier League. Arsenal have lost that presence, so I do think putting aside the sort of broader how big of an putting aside the sort of broader history of the clubs, I think Leicester are a bigger club than Arsenal currently. Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd have to agree.
Well, I'd say they're also bigger than Tottenham because Tottenham are the fact that they're even top six at all, they don't fucking win anything.
Yeah. Oh,
Big
100%. If
Six.
Harry
The fact
Kane
that they-
leaves. Yeah.
They consider Big Six, they don't win shit. At least Arsenal, they've at least won FA Cups, for example. Tottenham doesn't even do that, so I don't like Tottenham as a Big Six club either.
Mitch has
Even when
commented,
No, no, go.
we need to sign Akinfenwa and sell Aubameyang. I mean,
Said what?
I would like to see Akinfenwa in the Prem, to be honest. I would rate Arsenal if they did
Does
that.
he have a physique of Brock Lesnar?
No, he's a bodybuilder. He honestly is. He
Yeah.
needs-
I'm familiar with him. He plays League Two, doesn't he?
yeah,
League One.
Yeah.
he's a Liverpool fan too.
Sambi Lokonga and Xhaka, they're doing terrible as a midfield duo today.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god, another one.
Yeah, I know.
They're pinging them straight to Lukaku. What the hell is going on?
Havertz? Oh my god, I almost had to sing the chant. Oh no.
They're not even crossing it to him. They're just passing it right through the midfield to his feet. That is terrible.
Oh. Yeesh.
They're playing like a champ. That midfield is like championship level of Arsenal.
Yeah, they need to strengthen their midfield. I think I said it last week.
They-
I mean,
they
Thomas
need-
Partey's the only midfielder they have.
Oh,
Oh,
Someone needs to break up the playing midfield because it's getting Lukaku way too easily.
Yeah.
Lukaku could have had a fucking hat trick with the balls just getting pinged to him, and it's being pulled back.
yeah, offside.
Yeah, offside. There you go.
Smith Rowe looks a good player, though. I like Smith.
I mean, he does, but he's no Mason Mount.
Oh, 100%, but he looks a decent player at least.
Everyone in the comments is getting mad at Josh for spamming the chats. Because apparently other messages aren't getting read out. I'm trying to find.
Ball of Lukaku.
Brendan, mate, you got to do your job better.
Nah, it's kind of hard, man. I've read out the Bruno. I've read out the Ivan Perisic for Ballon d'Or, which I disagree. I've read out the Akinfenwa. I think I'm pretty much good. Hang on, I'll go up further. Yeah. No, I'm good. I've read them all out. We're good. Here's another one from Josh. Jesse, sing the Will Grigg chant for us.
No, see.
Oh, sing the
No,
what is his name? Andy Brownrigg.
No, see, we save the vocal parts for when it's actually needed, you know. These are special things that are reserved for only special occasions, you know.
Yeah. If you want to see that, subscribe to our OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Uh,
My classic one-liners, man. They're back.
20 subscriptions and I'll drop a Will Bridge Chen.
Ooh, that was a decent hit from Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie.
Bakayoko. Saka. That
Ooh,
was like decent
that is
hit from
close.
Saka.
That is
Yeah.
very close.
The deflection too. Oh my gosh.
Scores. It's 2-0 to Chelsea, and Arsenal are on the front foot at the moment. They do have a corner, so it might be 2-1 in a minute. Ivan Peris's it's a reincarnation of Jesus Christ himself. I mean, to be fair, when Ivan Perisic doesn't play for Croatia, they do lose. So maybe he has a point, a slight point.
Nah, he's starting to reel me in. I'm starting to.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. Josh wants to know if you guys would follow us on Twitch if we start a Twitch account and see if it's worth it. We are thinking to expand our platforms a bit. Two Andys in the chat. Yes, that is true.
Yes, sir.
Is Gabriel Jesus the reincarnation of Jesus? No, he's not. Mate, Gabriel Jesus is named after the statue of Jesus in Rio. That's as close as Gabriel Jesus will be to Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh. Honestly, this should be like 5 or 6-0.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah, I agree.
bowls the way they've fed the ball to him.
He looks so strong on the ball too, Ron.
That's an insult to Jesus. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We're comparing Gabriel Jesus to the actual Jesus is an insult to the actual Jesus,
To Jesus of Nazareth.
to Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't see Arsenal winning this game from here.
Nah, not even a draw. I don't even see him getting a consolation own goal.
I honestly think we are the only football channel in Australia. I mean, probably. As far as the one that does the Premier League, probably.
Yeah,
Get
like
around
in
us.
terms of like a world football.
Rich James
channel,
going down again.
Oh, come on.
Aspi whipping a ball. Lukaku. Oh. It's a corner though.
Oh god, yeah. Arsenal vs City. Okay, City versus Arsenal is probably 5-0.
I wouldn't say they'll lose 5-0. Is that at Emirates? Or is that
It's
the
at
Etihad?
City of Manchester Stadium.
Yeah, so it's at the Etihad. Or the
Well,
empty had as Man
if
United
they get-
fans call.
Chelsea and City, the reigning champions. I reckon City will knock them 4-5.
Wait, is Ziyech on? No. Ziyech hasn't
No,
been
no.
subbed on, has he?
No. No. Surely. Oh, I don't know actually.
Kai Havertz? No.
Surely, if they get Harry Kane by like in the next
In
few
the next
days.
week.
Yeah. Like if Harry Kane's playing Arsenal, he'll tear them up 6 or 7-0 with Man City. No worries at all.
This is another thing. I think that's the first goal Romelu Lukaku has scored against the Big Six
Is
side.
it? Wow.
I think so. No, he's not winning that race against Turney. Or is that Bayern? I think it's Turney. It's not even Turney. It's not even Bayern. I think it's one of the centre backs. Yeah, Arsenal are toothless. Same with Tottenham. Tottenham's midfield's not the best either.
Oh, here we go.
Mount?
Oh,
Oof. On his left. See? At least he shoots on his left. You know, like, oh man. If that was Ziyech on his right, he'd try and cut back to his left.
100%.
Like Mount's just like, yeah, let me hit this on my left foot, even though it's my weak foot. And that's what all footballers should do. But you get some that just refuse to shoot on their weak foot, and I just don't
That's the thing,
understand
like-
why.
In the absolute best of best leagues, you do need 2 feet, like kicking wise. You can maybe have like a 1-footed player if you're playing like Bundesliga, but like Premier League, you definitely need 2 feet.
He's obviously joking, but show the game.
You have to do it as a chant, though, mate.
Never heard of Twitch, by the way. Well, Twitch, mate. Twitch is great if you like video games or watching people play video games. Twitch is the place. There's a big one. We are looking into organising a sponsor. There, yeah, so we can do giveaways. To put out better content. Interesting. As well. I mean, yeah, we do definitely. It would be something to look into. We should look into getting a sponsor. No, that's also good, man. The Twitch is good. I don't like. I think it would be the only. Well, the kickoffs on Twitch, isn't it? But I think that's the only channel that's on Twitch.
Why'd they move it?
Because they got offered to move it. I'm pretty sure they still upload like shorts
What's
to
that?
YouTube, but the actual live stream is live streamed on Twitch.
Yeah. Wait, so because the live stream, do they make more money from it, or?
Yeah, once you're a Twitch affiliate, you can't legally stream on other platforms, and I think it's the same. Like once you get a certain
but,
amount
like,
of followers
do
on
they
YouTube and
make more-
Facebook as well.
Well, what I'm saying is, do they make more money doing it that way?
Yes, because I think Twitch paid them a big sum to do
Okay.
it. So
Aubameyang warming up.
that's not a good sign. Yeah, it was close.
I might be a bit delayed from where you guys are, but that looked close from Rob Holding.
That was Ben White. That was a goal.
Yeah, he knew it too.
Yeah, someone like a Van Dijk just puts that in the net.
Yeah. The idea is to get a studio one day like the kickoff. That would be good. Would love that.
Oh,
Yes, guys, follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. It is the same for both platforms. As who's coming off though? Who's number 7? Is that Saka? That's Saka coming off for Aubameyang.
oh no.
Well, Arsenal have just lost the game with that sub. That is such a bad.
Why would you take out?
Man, I don't think there is an age that's too old to watch streams, mate. I think you could be any age.
I'm fucking nothing.
Why have Arsenal just subbed out Saka?
I don't know.
Absolutely. I'd have subbed off Pepe personally.
Yeah, same. Although
That's a
Pepe's gone
poor-
to the right, he has moved the Aubameyang to the
That's a
middle.
really poor decision.
Pepe was always a white player. There was Martinelli that played through the
I
middle.
see, and this is where I knew we'd beat Arsenal, is because I knew we'd dominate the midfield, and we've just absolutely dominated the
Arsenal's midfield
midfield.
is complete shit.
I mean, Granit Xhaka is the best player in their midfield. He wouldn't get in the Chelsea squad.
Well, it's a team in midfield. It's him and that what's the other guy's name? 23. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I know he's Belgian. I
Wangamba
know.
or something. Number 23.
Yeah.
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 Him and Xhaka in midfield. They've played like a relegation team today. They've just been shit, both of them.
Yeah, they need Thomas Partey back.
They're not cutting off the passing lanes, not breaking up the
Yeah,
plays.
true. Partey was pretty good.
Yeah, Partey they need, definitely. And another free pass to Lukaku.
Oh man,
Aubameyang, let's go. Mendy.
not a bad first shot though from Orbs.
Oh, Martinelli, that's bad.
That's a good point. 92 is not too old. Just whatever you do not get COVID. That is a fair point. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you get the vaccine, it wouldn't. If you're elderly, I'm pretty sure if you get the vaccine,
I think you can still feel the effects of COVID if you're vaccinated. It's just not as much.
Yeah, you can. So
it can still affect you in some ways, like in terms of like long-term effects, but it's not as potent if you get vaccinated. I think it's something like that.
Lukaku.
I haven't researched it too much.
Oh my goodness, they're just double teaming him now.
Yeah, they have to. Like, he's just so dangerous.
Yeah, he's having too much of an impact.
We're not even 60 minutes into his debut, and they've already decided to start double teaming him. It's got to that point where
he gets 7 passes just put on a silver platform, and now they start to double team him with this like half an hour to go.
I haven't seen any.
Another ball to Lukaku.
Oh, let's go.
His whole up play so good, man.
Yeah,
It reminds me of Drogba. It just reminds me of Drogba.
Oh man,
I'm not making the comparison because Drogba's the GOAT, alright? There's no striker will ever sign will be as good as Drogba.
Drogba's like uncomparable in the Premier League.
Yeah, 100%.
Like no modern striker, like Henry touches him in like previous era, but like no modern striker touches him.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember that left foot volley he scored against Liverpool, and I'm just like,
insane.
Yeah, it was just insane. Like that's his weak foot, and he's just smashed it from 30 yards against Liverpool bottom corner on his weak foot, and you don't see that much these days. I mean, I'd say Aguero and Harry Kane are probably the two last proper world class strikers in the Premier
Kane
League.
Maybe in the same category as Drogba, but even then, Kane hasn't won like silverware, whereas Drogba won the Premier League
and the Champions League.
Yeah, he won that as well. I forgot.
And the FA Cups that we won. I think Petr Cech's our most decorated player in our club history. I could be wrong on that.
In terms of trophies.
Yeah. Because there was some games where Frank Lampard was injured. John Terry didn't play in the Champions League final because he was sent off in the semis. Drogba was trash, just a crap Akinfenwa. Okay, alright.
Wait, so hang on. When you guys won it in Germany, he wasn't playing, John Terry.
Who was captain for that game? When John Terry was sent off in the Champions. Frank Lampard was captain. We played Alex at centre back with David Luiz. That game. Bobby Moore was the greatest defender of my generation. Yeah, he probably was. Back in way back when, I think 30s, 40s. Yeah. Bobby Moore was probably the best. I know Beckenbauer was running. Was he running? I think he was later though. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Yeah, so Chelsea's Champions League winning team in 2012 was Cech, Bosingwa, Luiz, Gary Cahill, Ashley Cole, John Obi, Frank Lampard, Salomon Kalou, Juan Mata, Ryan Bertrand, and Didier Drogba. And off the bench, Buda and Fernando Torres. Sturridge was no new stuff.
Yep. That's not a great squad if you think about it. There's like two players that are three. Cech, Lampard, and Drogba are like the only three noticeable players.
And Di Matteo was the manager. Like he wasn't even like. is even like well regarded by Chelsea fans. Di Matteo.
But he won us the Champions League, so yeah.
Yeah, but like he wasn't like I think like the next season he was like fired halfway through. No, I remember um Chelsea finished third in the group stage and ended up in Europa League, and he got sacked like immediately afterwards because bloody Abramovich is impatient.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic is ruthless, man. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if we're like fourth, like come January. I mean, like, not January. Come mid-season, we're January. He'll be sacked if we're fourth in January. He'll be sacked. Like, that's how ruthless Abramovich is. A question for Josh: how did everyone in the chat hear about this channel? And then to Jesse, how did you find out about this channel?
I got the Facebook. If you're not liking and subscribing on the Facebook page, definitely do that. So I got a Facebook invite from Josh. Found the page, and then pretty much have the notifications on. So whenever you guys are streaming live, get that notification, and then jumped on tonight to watch. And it was good content. Loving the bets. Just knew that it was going to be a good night when I found out Chelsea was going to, pummel Arsenal. So, yeah.
I mean, still could be more goals in the game yet. We're only 70 minutes in. There's still 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, I can see a third coming the way Arsenal are playing. They're playing terrible.
And people say Thomas Tuchel plays a boring style of football. Like, I don't see it. I don't see the boringness.
Half was pretty fucking fast paced.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he started out playing defensive like when he replaced Lampard because he still had to sort of get used to his new team. But now that he's kind of like adjusted to what he has and he's able to sign his own players, he's probably now going to play his own style more, which will probably be more attacking.
Yeah, 100%. I was just looking at Chelsea's bench. I reckon that bench could beat Arsenal tonight, honestly.
Kepa in goal.
Yeah.
And
You played Timo and Hakim up front. Who else have we got? Where's
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, exactly. Hudson-Odoi. You got Chalobah by himself down back with dominate Arsenal. Don't even bother. Just play one defender. And then just the rest attackers.
Just flood the midfield so the midfielders drop back.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it's not like their midfielders are any good anyway. We know that. But,
Look at the strength.
oh, we love it. Oh, please have it. Score a goal.
James?
Oh, that's...
Oh. Imagine if you scored two.
Yeah.
2 goals and an assist. The man of the match performance then.
Legit. We have Silva on the bench too.
Yes, we do.
It's a madness of a squad.
I think we have the second best squad in the Premier League behind Man City. As far as
100%.
depth, we have really good depth. That's the one thing I have questioned over Liverpool is the lack of depth. Like they're only like 1 or 2 injuries away from like season being done.
Yeah, Van Dijk and Fabinho getting injured through a whole season apart last season.
Yeah.
Then you bring in like Wijnaldum, Shaqiri, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, and like we're just half the team we were.
Yeah.
And all those players are gone, apart from Naby Keita. I know Wijnaldum's gone, Shaqiri's gone.
The man Kante is subbing on, it looks like.
Yep.
Oxlade's also gone, I think.
Yeah, he's at Brighton, I think. Oxlade-Chamberlain.
I did see that.
No, he's at Southampton.
Yeah.
No, that's Walcott. I think Oxlade-Chamberlain is at Brighton. I think.
I can look it
Don't
up.
quote me on that.
Oh, here he comes.
No, he's still at Liverpool, actually.
Kovacic.
We haven't sold him yet.
Oh, well, at least you got some depth for your midfield. I know you were linked with Yeri Tielemans as well.
Shaqiri's still at Liverpool, and yeah, we've definitely Wijnaldum's definitely gone to PSG, but Shaqiri and Oxlade are still at the club, and so is Origi, oddly enough. Like Origi's been like complete shit for the last 2 seasons. He's still at the team. I don't know why. We still cling on to the memories of when he fucking scored that game winner against
Well-
Barcelona.
I guess we can say Arsenal are definitely not scoring now.
Can't say no. He won't throw anything past him.
That man won't let anything past him.
Oh man.
He's a one-man midfield, Kante.
Oh,
That looks
someone's
like
been
a-
knocked out.
Yeah, it looks like a
That
knockout.
is that Alonso.
No, it's Aspi.
Oh, he's like out cold. They're trying to flip
Yeah,
him
he's
over
out
to the
cold.
side.
They knew straight away. That's a full sub now.
Nah, he'll get up. He'll continue.
He's
Can
moving.
you imagine?
Mm.
Bring Kepa and play him at centre back. We'd still win. Can you imagine?
Mate. Mate.
Kepa at centre back.
Things you love to see. Benjamin Mendy with Kepa playing up in front of him. What a defense. They could even swap kicks if they wanted to. Just
Oh, that's a banging question.
what's the question?
Tuchel or Klopp?
Oh,
Klopp, more accomplished.
has to be Klopp at this stage. If yeah, Tuchel has to do a few things before he can be compared to Klopp, I think. But yeah, I mean, he has all the makings of a great coach and a great manager. But has to, yeah, just do a few more things.
And he says Ollie.
All right, mate.
No, like, I genuinely think Tuchel's one of the best, if not the best manager in the world.
What he did to Chelsea last season was incredible.
Oh, it's Reece James? I thought it was Aspi.
No, he's on the other side of the field, isn't he?
Nah, next
no,
to him.
No, he's the right centre back. Yeah, because
Reece James is another
right
player
wing
though.
back.
Wouldn't surprise me if he played one at all. They'll
Yeah.
probably sub him out there, just for safety.
Oh, he's going to continue.
Looks like it. Oh, Hakeem's warming up too. Oh, actually, everyone's warming up at this stage. Never mind. He just got everyone. Everyone wants to come on to face Arsenal's defense at the moment. Oh, that was not bad. From Arsenal there. They looked a bit better in this half, Arsenal, but Chelsea still just all over them.
Look at the energy from Kante. You know, it surprises me that he's only 5'6" or 5'5".
He's a pest.
He's an absolute
Oh.
animal.
Look at
Like,
him.
he has such a physical presence. You think he's like 6 foot. but he's
I
not.
know. Him and Lukaku are just gonna be pests for opponents this year. Like they're just gonna irritate so many people. Oh,
Yeah, Kante, everyone hates to play against Kante.
yeah, I know.
Kante will be unplayable. He's got 2 combination game. He'll be fucking unplayable.
Yeah, exactly.
If he stays fit, because he is getting injured more as he gets older.
Yeah, what is he like? Late 20s now, early 30s.
Nah, late 20s.
Oh,
I can
he's still-
Google it, hang on.
I think I'd say still in his prime at that point. Your post prime probably like 30, 31.
Yeah,
Oh, N'Golo Kante is 30 years old. He's 30.
Yeah, so it's probably like at the edge of his prime. As long as there's no major injuries, he should have a good season.
It's a good question to leave out to the chat, Josh. Anyone in the chat or any of us have an idea for a show we'd like to do in the future? So that's a really good question. Honestly, I can't believe Arsenal kept Leno over Martinez.
Is Martinez the one that went to Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
Oh,
Columbus,
nice turn.
isn't he?
He won Argentina their first Copa America in ages, so he's a pretty good goalkeeper. And here goes Kante on the run.
Oh yes. Oh, it's been a. Oh, it's just lovely to see that. Oh, we are so open. It's unbelievable.
He's got pace as
Oh
well. On top of everything else, can't he?
yeah.
Yeah, he does. It's
He
because of his height.
does.
Yeah, like he moves.
Lukaku! Oh! Oh, is that not
Oh,
in?
you're
Like
joking
he's
me. You
aggressive.
are
He's got ball
kidding.
winning ability, and he's got the pace.
Handball? He's claiming handball.
Oh,
Mount again. Mount's so good, man. What a ball. Oh,
Oh,
okay, he's
he's so
claiming. He's claiming.
lucky.
What a save! Actually, what a save from Leno. That's a big save.
I think Romelu plays that perfectly. Oh man, it's so good to see him.
I can't believe it. He's like, how's he saved that?
Oh, is he being subbed off?
Well, we subbed Romelu off.
Oh, he was just clapping.
I mean, he's had a good 77 minutes. I'd probably give him a rest.
I don't think he's subbing
He
off.
doesn't,
I think
he
he's
doesn't need to
just
play the full 90. I don't think.
he's just loving the crowd at the moment.
Well, okay, fair enough. If they were subbing him, it wouldn't be a
Yeah.
bad decision. He's had a good shift.
He's going to score. I did predict him to get the golden boot this season, and I think he will, based on this performance.
Rom's one of those guys that just plays and he just loves to play.
I think he loves scoring goals more than he loves to play, but yeah. I mean that's something all strikers like. If you're a striker and you don't love scoring goals, something wrong.
Yeah, he knew he was so close with that too.
Well, it's a bit like Rashford. He doesn't really have that sort of
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
instinct where
I
like
agree.
if he doesn't score, he's disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just some players, if their team wins 5-0, if they didn't get a goal, they're fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's more when they have a lack of service. Like Ron won't be pissed because his service has been good to him.
Oh,
Oh,
what's happened here?
It's Martinelli. He doesn't look right.
Oh, that's not good for Arsenal if Martinelli's gone.
Oh, yeah, one of their glimmering hopes, and he's not looking good.
Oh, he's subbed out. Must be serious then.
he struggled to walk off.
They brought
Yeah,
on
that's not
Balogun.
good. Oh boy,
Oh,
that's a
James?
good ball too.
oh, it was Reece James. I thought it was Alonso
Oh.
for a second.
Oh, Reece James came back out. Good on him.
Yeah, of course.
We still have the
That's
two
it.
subs to make. How long have we been on? Just for a little bit of a run.
Is it a muscle problem or is it an actual ligament problem? Looks like a muscle.
Yeah, it looks like a hammy maybe. Hamstring. It's actually a decent ball. That was not a decent ball.
It looked good, and then it was just hit the
Yeah,
first
no.
man, and I was just like, yeah, nah. Ooh,
Oh yes, we love that as P.
wait, hang on. Jesse, Haaland or Mbappe? Who would you take if you had to pick one?
Oh, jeez. I was actually really hoping we'd get Haaland this offseason. I actually love what Haaland brings to the table. Just solid striker, really solid, like so good. Man, Mbappe's a gun though too. Like, they're gonna be so good to watch with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe up front. Like they're just gonna be like. I mean, their defense
what's
is
bizarre?
questionable, but
Sorry, keep going.
Nah, but their defense is questionable, but their attack, they'll score like they should average like 3 or 4 goals a game. Honestly, but I'll take Haaland. Honestly, I love what Haaland brings to the table. So young still too.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? Neymar left Messi because Neymar left Barcelona
Yeah.
because he wanted to get Messi's shadow. He's back in Messi's shadow again.
Yeah, I know. How crazy is that?
No, he was
like-
going to leave PSG to play with Messi again.
Yeah, and he seemed happy that Messi was there too. Like he's just
Yeah, he is. He is happy.
it's crazy. They're gonna be so fun to watch.
There you go. Messi is just lucky LeBron James didn't play football.
Ah, mate.
I mean,
LeBron James is
LeBron
American.
James.
They don't really produce like world class footballers.
That is true.
Here comes your man, Brendan Hakeem.
Back from a dislocated shoulder. Love to see it.
The left foot only.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing about him.
Mason's had a good shift, to be honest. He has created a
Yeah.
few chances.
Ziyech is like, I'm getting you your second goal, mate. That's what he just said to Lukaku.
Lukaku's like, alright, show me what that left foot do, though.
So, well, Lukaku's left-footed as well. So, I love how you're eating the snacks, Jesse. You're loving every minute of this.
We love it. We love to see. The snacks only come out if Chelsea's winning. That's how we know.
Yeah, true. I mean, I've got Kit Kat here, but I'm not eating it because, you know, I'll eat after the game. But yeah, no, it's Arsenal. They might be second last on the ladder.
Yeah, that's where they are at the moment. That's literally where they are at the moment.
Their goal difference will be -4 after this.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I just want us to make it -5. Just, mate. I always love seeing Arsenal in like the relegation zone. There's nothing better than
Yes,
seeing-
Mendy, love that from you. What
Oh,
a
get it.
punch!
Get it, Hakeem.
What a ball! Oh, unlucky. He actually did. That was actually a decent pass on his right foot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, on the live ladder, Arsenal are 19th. They're actually lower than Newcastle. Newcastle actually scored goals.
Can you imagine if Arsenal get relegated this season?
They're playing worse than Steve Bruce's Newcastle. Like that just says it all.
Have
Steve Bruce
Arsenal
is
actually?
managing better than fucking Michael Arteta. And you have
Arsenal-
Arsenal fans trusting in the process.
Has there been a squad that hasn't scored yet? Or any other squad other than Arsenal?
Norwich.
Norwich.
Oh, no.
Norwich
So
are like a championship team, so I don't really count
Arsenal
them.
and Norwich. Arsenal and Norwich on the same level. Is that what we're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, so the two teams haven't scored yet are a championship team and Arsenal. Like that just says it all.
Two championship teams, basically.
You know, it's funny. You put Pookie in his Arsenal team, he'd probably score goals. You put Aubameyang in that Norwich team, he wouldn't score goals. That's the funny part.
Love a Pookie party there.
Oh, apparently Crystal Palace as well haven't scored. Yeah, they haven't. Crystal
Oh,
Palace
yeah.
haven't scored either because they drew 0-0 with
Yeah.
Brentford.
Yeah, but they at least got a result. Like Arsenal can't even do that.
Ziyech? Oh, he should have gone for goal, in my opinion. Can't tell you
Who do you-
beast.
Who do you reckon is going to get the first goal out of those three squads? Arsenal, Crystal Palace, and Norwich.
Probably Crystal Palace. Zaha.
You didn't. I meant yeah. So you reckon they're going to get a goal first? Out of
Yeah, Crystal Palace will get a goal first through Zaha. Or Christian Benteke.
I really hope Arsenal just don't score any goals till about week 5 or week 6. That'd just be the funniest thing.
Well, they're not scoring next week. They got Man City.
Yeah, they won't score.
They don't score.
they go 3 games without scoring a goal.
City can play 11 outfield players and no goalkeeper, and Arsenal still.
Yeah, they actually wouldn't.
Wait, so Crystal Palace next week have West Ham. Oh, there are a chance to score in that one. And Norwich have Leicester. So, I mean,
No chance scoring.
oh man.
Yeah, Crystal Palace will be the first team to score.
Yeah, you'd think so.
I mean,
To be fair, Arsenal's first 3
Palace at least
fixtures.
have like Benteke and Zaha, so like something can happen. You never know, but like no one at Arsenal looks like scoring.
Oh, here we go.
What a ball! Oh wait, no, he's still on it. Take it on your right, Rob.
Man,
Havertz?
Kovacic's been pretty good off the bench.
Is it in?
Oh,
It's not in. I thought I was singing the the Kai Havertz chant for a second.
I was about to say, get ready.
There's still time. Ziyech is actually gone. Oh, Havertz almost stole it back.
Oh, get there. Oh. This actually looks like a training drill for Chelsea right now. It's just embarrassing.
Oh my goodness.
That is a foul if I've ever seen one.
The fact that he was holding Rob and Rob still turned him is so sad. Like he literally turned him while the guy was holding him. He literally made the whole guy's body move with him.
Shows the strength Lukaku has.
Yeah, he's a tank.
Go. Oh, we're out. If we don't score,
Ziyech?
from this,
Well there.
Ziyech? Oh, it's blocked.
damn. I just need to see one more goal.
Oh,
Get that.
R9 SBC's out on FIFA. Oosh. He's probably like, what, 20 mil? Oosh. If he's under 500k, I'll do him, but oosh. We love a good old FIFA chat.
We just need one more goal from Chelsea. Yeah, I can just get that goal differential up lower. I'll get that goal differential down lower for Arsenal.
Timo Werner's coming on for
Oh,
Rom.
No,
I
it
think
won't
Rom
be.
will come off.
No, I
It will
reckon
be-
Havertz.
You reckon Havertz?
I reckon Kai might have the spell. I reckon they'll play Rom the full 90. No, he's not even on yet. See, yeah, our attacking options are that good. Like you could play a mixture of the three of like, you could play three of Rom, Hakim, Timo, Havertz, Mount every single week, and you'd have a good attacking side.
It is Kai Havertz making way for
Yeah,
Timo Werner.
I thought so. We don't get to hear the Kai chant. Give it to us, Brendan. Just do it.
No, he didn't score. I'll save it for when he scores. He will score this season. It's almost guarantee.
50 subs on OnlyFans to get a Kai Havertz chant. The other German comes on.
Or they're going to a two-striker formation.
Yeah, I think so. That's what it looks like.
Rom to hold up.
Yeah, good call.
And Werner
Oh
to run in
my.
behind. And Rom, that's wide. Oh, it's going to James.
Oh, Reese. Oh, good Reese. That is good. Georgie. Oh, beautiful. Chelsea won.
Can't believe-
You can tell.
If we beat them 3-0, they'll put us close to the top of the table.
Liverpool have scored a few, right? 6 goals?
We've scored like
5.
5. Yeah.
5 or 6, yeah.
We put
So we've
3
got
against
5
Norwich
goals
and 2
too.
against Burnley.
Yeah.
So we're tied first, same goal difference as well. Well, I don't see Arsenal scoring 2 goals in 3 minutes.
I don't even see them scoring 1 goal. Like, I don't see them scoring like 1 goal in like 270 minutes, let alone 3. So, we cruise.
They need a
I could see him finishing bottom half this year, honestly.
Oh yeah, like I genuinely don't rate them as a top 10 to 12 team in the league. What's the news with Lacazette?
I don't know. He was decent last season. I think he's unwell. That was clever.
That was clever. Oh, Timo tried to turn him in. That's a classic Timo move right there. You just try to turn your opponent inside out and pace him.
Yep. What is the tiebreaker for Liverpool Chelsea?
That's foul.
I don't know. Only time will tell. I guess when we verse Liverpool or when Liverpool versus Chelsea, that's when.
Next week.
Is it next week?
Yeah, week 3 is Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think it's at Anfield.
Yeah, it's a big game. Yeah, Chelsea have a huge opening. Chelsea have a main opening new features.
Crystal
We've got Man City the week after that as well, I think.
No, I don't think it's Man City. Hang on, let me check.
Norwich have had a tough fixture so far. Liverpool, Man City, and then Leicester.
So we go Liverpool, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Man City.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Like
So we
Norwich
only
will
have
get
Aston
results
Villa
when
in
they start
between.
playing like the weaker teams, but they've had a tough fixture so far.
Yeah.
They've literally played like the back-to-back. They've played the last 2 like league champions in back-to-back weeks. So
Like, this is the decision in that game.
You'll love to see Romelu like that.
Scores end Chelsea 2, Arsenal 0. Reece James with a goal and an assist. Man of the match.
yeah, definitely man of the match. That's not even a question, is it?
I mean, he has to be, right? He was involved in both goals.
Not even a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like this isn't even like a question of like, oh, who was it? No, it was Reece James.
Arsenal lose. Oh, that's funny. I have to put this up. Arsenal losing both games 2-0. Arteta showing consistency.
Yeah.
No trust
That's
in the
it.
process.
Yeah, trust in the process.
At least it's not getting worse, eh? He's just staying at 2-0.
Well, this is an Arsenal fan. You know what you're in for. There's no surprises.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really expect anything more, to be honest, when you field a team like that. Like,
I mean, it's recruitment. Like that's probably the best team they can field. Like,
yeah,
one or two
that's
players
exactly
missing.
it.
Like you
Yeah.
can throw like Lacazette in there. You can throw one Partey in there. But like other than that, like the team's just been crumbling for years, and like this is the end result.
Chelsea fans absolutely loving it.
No, they would be.
London is blue. I keep telling Arsenal and Tottenham fans that London is blue. I don't care.
Bleeds blue. It bleeds blue.
So what are Chelsea now? 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah,
right?
2-0.
Yeah, 2 wins, no draws, no losses.
Yeah.
Can we go invincible? Imagine that. Then Arsenal fans would have absolutely nothing on us.
Well, they'd find something.
What? Did they did it first?
I don't know. Arsenal
That's the
fans-
only thing that's.
the ATV side of Arsenal fans are kind of wankers, so they'd find something.
They'd say they did it first. That would be their argument.
Well, I remember when we beat you and blah blah blah. I don't know.
What did you think of the show, Jesse? Would you come back regularly?
Would actually. Yeah, been good. I've enjoyed staying up chatting football.
And another one. Hope Arteta stays. Then we may see Arsenal get relegated.
That is actually what I want to see.
I would love that. Absolutely love that.
That would be very like I know like Arsenal shit. That would actually be jaw dropping if they literally got relegated.
But like, so you love to see that though. Like, I'm. If you see me watching an Arsenal game this season, it's not because I actually want to watch them or they're fun to watch. It's because I'm watching them to get relegated. Like that's it. I want them to get relegated.
That would be scenes.
Like, who do you see them beating this year? Like, honestly,
It would really.
Norwich.
Here's the thing: if Arsenal got relegated, it would really kind of prove no club is like too good to fail.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Like even like I hope like a Liverpool, or United, and Arsenal, even those clubs are capable of being relegated at some point or another.
Yeah.
Yes, we will be live again next week for
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Arsenal
City. Not
versus
looking forward
Man
to
City
a one-sided game.
We're watching Arsenal Man City.
next week. Yeah.
6-0 incoming.
There won't be 6. That'll probably be a 2-0 win to Man City, let's be honest.
Anyone playing FPL just load up on Man City players. Like, legitimately get on.
Yeah, especially Fernan Torres has been looking pretty good as well.
Jesus, get on the reincarnation of Jesus. What else? Yeah.
Oh, and Faz should be back.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Grealish.
Grealish is the captain.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think Grealish captain.
Here we go.
Anyway, well, we hope you all enjoyed, and we're signing off till next week. See you all then.